But who is this demonic entity that goes by the name of Janus? And why is he so important to the dragon in this last hour? He's the god of doors, arches, and gateways. Because any rituals they do, they have to go through Janus to open up the doors. Are you seeing it now? It goes all the way back to the principalities of ancient Egypt and the demon gods that passed on into Rome. Why do you think the Vatican has an ancient Egyptian obelisk? It's not for decoration, brothers and sisters. They are harnessing real power. Why do you think the Pope is opening 5 demonic doors at the brink of New Year's Eve? You see, on the surface, they're just doors. But it is the declaration that you need to pay attention to. The ritual involved. Remember, Lucifer operates as a deceiver and a trickster. So those that are serving him will execute their plans hidden in plain sight. But they use lesser magic, coded language, and subliminal messages. So you have to see it with your spiritual eyes.
And after a brief prayer, the Holy Father is wheeled into St. Peter's Basilica, crossing the threshold of the Holy Door. Into St. Peter's Basilica, crossing the threshold of the Holy Door. Crossing the threshold of the Holy Door. Crossing the threshold of the Holy Door.
But you see, brothers and sisters, one of the greatest secrets and mysteries that the dragon doesn't want you to know is that their Peter is actually Janus, and it is not the Peter of the Bible. And the Pope is Janus in the flesh. We'll get into that in a minute. You see, that is the secret they don't want you to know. But if you think about it, it is so diabolically crafty and genius. Because just as Peter holds the key, so does Janus. And just as Janus represents a bird, so didn't Peter with the rooster when he denied Christ. And the reason why the Vatican has the emblem of the keys is because it represents Janus, the holder of the keys according to Mystery Babylon.
An American cardinal named James opened the 5th holy door at the Basilica of St. Paul. And in this video, we're going to talk about why the name of this name James was chosen. Because James, or Jim, is also the name of the frontman for the band The Doors. On the same day the 5th holy door was open, Aaron Rodgers became the 5th NFL quarterback to join the 500 touchdown club. So here's an image from the event January 5th, where an American cardinal, this is important as well, named James opens the 5th holy door at the Basilica, completing this ritual. Not only was it the 5th door, but it was opened on the 5th day of the year. Notice how the phrase 5 holy doors equals 555. Well, this brings us to quarterback Aaron Rodgers, who again became the 5th quarterback to post 500 career touchdown passes, and he did so with a 5-yard touchdown pass. In satanic gematria, the name Aaron Rodgers equals 555. So the links with Rogers are quite clear here. But we're going to take this a step further. So Rogers threw his 500th pass. And when Francis became the Pope back in 2013, it was 500 months after the death of singer Jim Morrison, who was the frontman for The Doors. And not to repeat myself too much, but again, the American cardinal who opened the final door was named James, which is, of course, the real first name of Jim Morrison. On the same day the fifth holy door was open, Aaron Rodgers became the fifth NFL quarterback to join the 500 touchdown club.
Julius Caesar messed with the calendar and established January 1st as the beginning of the new year, circa 46 BC, dedicated to a false god named Janus. This two-faced false god, whose spirit inhabited doorways and arches. Are you listening?
You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, yeah. We chased our pleasures here, dug our treasures there, but can you still recall the time we cried? Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side.
Built on the border between France and Switzerland, CERN is the European Organisation for Nuclear Research. They operate the largest particle physics laboratory in the world, where the renowned Large Hadron Collider, also known as the LHC, is situated. Sitting outside CERN's headquarters and donated by the Indian government, we find the large statue of the Indian goddess Shiva, also known as Shiva the Destroyer. Also, according to CERN, another experiment is to open portals to other dimensions. And folks, this is where things get dark. And what that means really is they are attempting to tap into the spirit world. And when they did at one time try this, they were shocked to see apparitions, unexplained phenomena that took place. But still, they press on to open Pandora's box. This is crazy, it's madness. In fact, some scientists warn they could destroy the world. But we know that won't happen because the Lord Jesus is coming back to rule the planet. The very name CERN comes from the horned god Cernunnos, who is associated with the underworld, or what we might call the bottomless pit. In fact, some scientists at CERN actually call the Hadron Collider the bottomless pit, from the book of Revelation, out of which demonic spirits, including the spirit of Antichrist, are released in the last days. Could it be CERN is that very portal from which the spirit of Antichrist will ascend onto the earth? Well, in fact, there are 6 Hadron Colliders situated around the planet. CERN, of course, in Switzerland, France, is the largest. Some Christian watchers are asking the question, could it be possible we are talking about 6 at least major portals strategically placed at different points, allowing the beings from other dimensions to access our world? And are they about to open the bottomless pit and release the spirit of Antichrist? We know, of course, an angel does this. And what is the Vatican's connection to CERN? In September 2015, Pope Francis appointed the Director General of CERN, Fabiola Gianotti, to the Pontifical Academy of Sciences. The Holy See, the press office for the Vatican, said that the Pope had named Gianotti as an ordinary member of the Academy. Gianotti, an Italian experimental particle physicist, is the first female Director General of CERN. Gianotti is also on the Board of Trustees for the World Economic Forum, headed by Klaus Schwab. Gabriele Gionti is in charge of a scientific collaboration between the Vatican Observatory and the theoretical division of CERN. He also organises public conferences in sciences and has appeared on the Italian TV series Space Lab, where he addressed the issues of science and theology. Since 2010, he's been a member of the staff of the VORG, V-O-R-G, the Vatican Observatory Research Group. He studies quantum gravity and string theory. The string theory focuses on, among other things, the study of more dimensions than the 4 observable. In other words, perhaps other worlds, other beings. And the Vatican exchanges scientists with CERN. So some scientists from the VORG will go to CERN, some scientists from CERN will go and visit the VORG. The Vatican actually held a conference on the possibility of extraterrestrial life in 2009. Friends, these things are not coincidences. Scientists from the Vorg going to CERN, where they're hoping to open different portals to other worlds and invite alien fallen angels into our world. And CERN scientists going to the Vorg, perhaps to talk to them about different dimensions and the string theory. You know, these are strange days. And the Vatican is fully involved in CERN and has an interest in the possibility of other worlds and extraterrestrial life, which we would call fallen angels, the demonic spirit world. NASA hired a Roman Catholic priest to prepare humanity to welcome alien contact. Again, what we would call demonic fallen angels. These are facts, folks, taking place before our eyes right now. The American government held a private, behind-closed-doors Senate briefing on UFOs, or as they are called now, UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. And when interviewed, one stated that what they'd been told regarding the UFO subject is very serious and a matter of national security. Another said something very interesting. She didn't say the aliens are from other planets, but she said they are interdimensional. That's what they have been told, folks. They're not being told these are from the planet Zog or from Venus or Mars. They were told these beings are interdimensional. Folks, that's the spirit world. They come from another dimension. And that takes us back to CERN and the possibility that they are going to open, or have done, open other dimensions. But these beings from other dimensions have been around for a very long time. As I say, we call them either fallen angels, demons, working for Satan, from the spiritual dimension the Bible constantly tells us about. What CERN may be doing is breaking open the fabric of space and time to further allow these deceptive demonic beings entry into our world.
I found an island in your arms, country in your eyes. Arms are chainless, eyes are lined. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through, oh yeah! Made to see, week to week, day to day, hour to hour, day to straight, deep and wide. Break on through to the other side.